The police vetting process is being defended amid growing public and legal concerns, with officials stressing that it is essential for maintaining trust within law enforcement. Governor His Excellency Daniel Prus has defended the ongoing police vetting process, stating that while concerns have been raised particularly from the courts and segments of the public, the process is essential to maintaining public trust in law enforcement. Speaking at a recent press conference on Tuesday, Governor Prus acknowledged that some individuals are uncomfortable with the depth of the vetting, especially in relation to officers' financial information. However, he emphasized that the vetting is a necessary safeguard given the authority and responsibility police officers hold.
The nature of the questions on the vetting forms has caused some concern. Some people have considered them to be intrusive, and I can understand that. I mean, by definition, vetting is a process which asks you personal questions. I know from my own experience as a civil servant for over 3 decades now that vetting does probe you in areas which do feel personal. Family, relationships, finances, and more. But that's an essential part of the whole process. You know, all of us as public servants, and police officers in particular, have particular responsibilities. We are entrusted with taking decisions and dealing with matters that directly affect people's lives. So I think it comes with the terrain, with that sort of responsibility. You go through a process of vetting which helps ensure integrity and helps inspire public confidence.
Governor Prus clarified that while the process requests details such as basic personal information and any association that the officers may have, it also asks about their criminal history, if any. He noted that vetting covers several key areas, but the financial component remains a sticking point for some. Still, he argued that this level of scrutiny is justified to protect the integrity of the police force.
That's there for a specific purpose. And it's to help the organisation understand whether an individual officer's financial circumstances make them vulnerable. Make them vulnerable to coercion, make them vulnerable to blackmail. It's as much about protecting that officer by understanding their vulnerability as it's about anything else.
Prus clarified that while the form asks for locations of bank accounts, it does not require officers to submit sensitive information like PINs or passwords. He maintained that the vetting process is needed and helps strengthen the overall professionalism of the law enforcement.
So just to broaden out a bit further, obviously law enforcement being vetted isn't a process that's unique to the Virgin Islands. It's something which you see worldwide. Public officers, police officers in the UK are vetted. We want to see law enforcement agencies here brought to that standard as well. Vetting helps organisations manage risk, and it also helps maintain public confidence. It's about ensuring that those who are in positions of power, and the police have enormous powers, enjoy the public's trust.
His remarks follows recent pushback from the judiciary representatives who have raised questions about the scope and necessity of the process.